Welcome to another connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King, thanks for joining us today on our show. We do a connection show every week, and what we really try to do is connect organizations with individuals within our viewing area to let you know what's going on around here. We have a lot of things going on, a lot of good organizations that do wonderful things for our community and for the region around us, and we do appreciate you joining us each week. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We're going to talk with a young man about what's going on at the Harrison Parks and Rec Department.
I love working as a nurse, and I wouldn't have this job without North Arkansas College. Tuition was truly affordable, the teachers were passionate, and I got the hands-on education that I needed. Practical nurse employers report a 100% satisfaction rate for North Ark graduates, and that was impressive.
North Ark's allied health programs offer degrees in nursing, paramedics, medical lab technology, radiologic technology, surgical tech, and more. Classes begin January 11th. Enroll today at 870-391-3505 because a North Ark education works.
Shiny Shelby's stickers are sure to be seen under any lighted Christmas tree adorned with red and green. This holiday season, let Shelby's help you add some shine to your Christmas. Our latest collection of old world ornaments are sure to please any collector. Fill your kitchen with the aroma of aspen mulling spices as you whip up one of our easy appetizers or snacks. Don't forget the kids. We have plenty of shiny, new boy or girl elf on the shelf just waiting to be adopted. Shop local at Shelby's this Christmas. We are sure to put the shine on your gift giving.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Our first guest in the studio today is the director of the Harrison Parks and Recreation Department, Chuck Eddington. Chuck, thanks for being with us today.
No problem, Dennis.
First time you've been on our show here.
First time I've been on.
I won't put you on the spot, I promise you.
All right.
Normally try to embarrass you when you come in the first time, but you're such a nice guy. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it to you.
Yeah.
Chuck, fairly new as the director of Harrison Parks and Rec, replacing a longtime director, John Phillips, who was there from the beginning of the Parks Department, actually. Tell a little bit about yourself, maybe kind of your background a little bit, Chuck.
Grew up in Newport, Arkansas, and came up here to school to North Ark for my freshman and sophomore year and played baseball and loved the town. Mm-hmm. Ended up marrying Brandy Foley, so I just loved the town and ended up coaching here. For Tommy Tice hired me to coach, and I coached for 13 years. And me and John had a good relationship through coaching, and he told me that he was about to retire, so I got interested in the Parks job. So I applied for it and interviewed and ended up getting it, and it's the best thing I've done in my life so far. So
great. Well, we're glad to have you.
Really, really excited about being here.
Obviously, in the parks, one of the main things that the Parks Department does is deal with young people, with kids, a lot of kids and parents. But obviously, in the coaching that many years, you had to deal with a lot of kids and a lot of parents, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I'm used to dealing with kids, and that's one reason I took the job too, because I could still be around kids and be involved in all the sports in Harrison. And this is a sports town, and it's really supported, and I like the city and what they do for sports and us.
They really they get behind it.
They get behind kids.
They really do get behind it. We're real fortunate, Chuck, that that we have the kind of facilities that we have here, state of the art for a town this size. And you've been in a lot of places. If you look at the different facilities that we utilize here, we are real fortunate because that's kind of a good way for us to capture some the economic boom, if you will, that goes along with youth sports, and it's a big thing across the country, obviously, big time.
Yeah, we host tournaments. We bring as many people from out of town in as we can, and try to get our youth involved where we don't have to travel as much. And with our facilities, we don't have a lot of problems getting people to come here and play. So we're really proud of our facilities and try to take care of them.
While we're talking about that, maybe just kind of tell the viewing audience kind of what the Parks is involved. I don't think a lot of people don't realize how much it's really involved in the Parks Department.
We are involved with the youth center. Okay. That's where our main offices are, and then we have the Community First Sports Complex. on a industrial park, and then we also have the Anstaff Soccer Complex down on the creek. And then we kind of try to help maintain the park by Lake Harrison and the kind of look over the skateboard area and this mini hair stage, and we kind of oversee all that.
Anything has to do with
somebody
the parks.
using that, all that area. So I mean, we got lots of facilities.
You have a lot of course, in the summer months, and you open the pool complex.
The pool will be there. The youth center open in the summer months when school's out. Run it all summer, and then, just like I said, we got our summer rec program going on in the summer right there with the pool. So we're busy down at the youth center at time of year with all the ball, the soccer going on, and baseball and softball. So
you mentioned summer rec. For people out there that may not know about the summer rec program, it's a program that's been going on for many, many years. It allows the Parks Department to make some funds, generate some funding, but it also is a very good program for area youth and for the parents. Just kind of tell a little bit about that program. How's that work?
The summer rec is we open up from 8 to 5 when most people are working, and it's a place so you can bring your kids. And what we do is we try to do all kinds of activities with them, maybe a couple of field trips to Branson or Springfield. They do art, all kinds of things, just keep them going. They get to swim a certain time of the day. I mean, it's just a place where kids can just come have fun, and it's a place where parents can bring them somewhere where they trust that they're getting taken care of, and it's not just over expensive. It's just a good quality program.
Now, do they pay? Do the parents pay by the day?
You can pay by the day or by the week.
Okay,
it's $25 a day or $100 a week.
Okay,
and you can prepay, and we hold up to about 125 kids right now.
Okay. Not only is it a good program for the youth and for the parents in the area, but a lot of people don't realize it's actually a great summer job for some of the young people that are going to college or high school. How many instructors do you normally have?
Last year we had 15 youth for the summer rec counselors, and then we, with the pool, we had like 12 lifeguards, and then, all the umpires and everything we hire for.
So you probably 50, 60 people during the summer jobs.
During summer jobs, we try to take care of our youth and the community with giving them an opportunity to get some work.
Another thing Chuck, it's a good for the community, also for the people out there that may not realize it. A lot of these young people that are going to college or maybe high school, and they're thinking about maybe getting into sports management or rec or coaching or whatever, it gives those kids an opportunity, almost like an intern program, to come down and work with you guys and see if that's really what they want to do, because I've been there numerous times during the summer, and it gets kind of crazy in there with all those kids. So, it takes, you got to have that special want to, just like you getting in coaching. You've got to want to be around the kids to get in that profession. So it really gives a lot of those young people an opportunity to say, well, maybe that's not what I want to do, or I really like this. And I know a lot of them have actually gone on into either coaching or teaching or some type of sports management.
Most of the kids we get in the summer rec program that are counselors are going into that field where they want to teach or coach or get into the taking care of kids program. So it's really good for them. Yeah,
it's a good thing. I mean, of course, they can make money and then still, again, kind of work in a field of probably future what you're going to be doing. Let's talk about this new program. You got a new program that you're kicking off this year, and tell a little bit about that.
We are trying to start a new program we're calling the Schools Out program. What we're doing is offering 4 days after the Christmas break this year. When the kids are out of school, parents still have to work. We're giving them opportunity to bring kids up, and we're going to run it like our summer rec program. We're also going to do that over spring break, all 5 days.
Okay.
This year, the Christmas break is going to run the 28th through the 31st. And that is going to be $125 for those 4 days. And I think we're going to take them on 3 field trips. One's bowling, one's the movie at the Lyric Theater, and one's to the new gaming place in Bellefonte, the arcade, for a couple hours. What we're trying to do is kids that get stuck and somebody they don't have a place to take them. we're going to try to do fun stuff with them and give them a place where they can come and look forward to coming and spending and not too expensive. So we're just trying to offer parents an opportunity to put a place to take their kids.
You know, and that's got to be difficult when school's out for a lot of parents out there. Excuse me, a lot of two-family incomes there, so parents, both of them working, and when school's going on, they've kind of got it figured out where they can take them, or if they catch a bus or whatever, and then pick them up in the afternoon, or many times they may go to the youth center or go somewhere else. But, you know, when you take out the school side of it, where they really don't have anywhere to go, and a lot of, especially younger ones, sometimes it's difficult you can't just go to a place that keeps kids and sign up for a week or 4 or 5 days. They won't, you know, they're full, or they'll. So I think this is a great. Are you pricing it about like the summer rec program?
We're pricing it right around the summer rec program. Okay. We're only taking the first 100 kids since it's a new program this Christmas break. We're trying to get all our, you know, ducks in a row before the spring break one comes, since it's new. You know, we're going to try to have a 10-to-1 counselor to kid ratio. So we're opening it up from 1st to 4th grade, and now we're fixing to add 5th and 6th grade tomorrow. We're going to take it and open it up to 5th and 6th grade, because once the kids get in junior high, they can pretty much take care of themselves. But we are going to try to open it up from 1st to 6th, and the deadline is going to be December 18th, so I can make sure I have my counselors in order for after Christmas break.
Yeah. That's a challenge always too, because you do have a lot of these kids that were maybe counselors during the summer that's out the college, if they're college kids or high school kids or whatever, they're out for the Christmas holiday break into after New Year's. But you still need the number. You need to see how many you need, because what do you try to do ratio-wise for counselor to kids? What do you normally, like in the summer, what do you normally?
We try to do no more than 15-to-1.
15-to-1. That's a good number to kind of keep up with.
That way we can, and the smaller they are, the more, the less number that is.
Right.
You know, the older they are, we don't have to have as many, but we try to 15-to-1 is the most we do.
That's a pretty good handful.
That's a pretty good handful of kids to be in charge of. So.
But that's good. Well, I think this is a great program for you to test out and see how it goes. So I guess you're really going to see how this goes, and then if it works good, then they're going to do something for the spring break.
We're going to do something for spring break period too, because it's kind of the same situation.
Yeah.
We're open, so we're going to try to fill up the youth center with kids and give them a place to go.
Okay. We've got a couple minutes. Schools Out program put on by the Harrison Parks and Recreation Department, Chuck Eddington, all his staff down there. Again, the date's December 28th through December 31st. Did I get that right?
About 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
8 o'clock till 5. And if you want to sign up, you need to get down there. It's first come, first serve, and they can only take up to about 100 children. So you need to go down and sign up. Just go by the youth center, and you can go in there and sign up your child, and they'll ask you some questions, age groups and so forth. But it's a great program. If you're working mother and working father or single parent or whatever, this gives you an opportunity to take your child during the Christmas break when they're out of school somewhere which you can trust, because these people are all a part of a program that's ongoing for the city, and they deal with children every day. So it's a good program to be a part of. Well, I hope it's successful. I'm sure it will be. You're already getting a lot of sign-ups for it. And it will continue to promote that for you here at the station and make sure we get the word out for it. Chuck, thanks for coming in today. It was good to have you here. See, I didn't do too bad, did I?
No, you didn't.
Did I embarrass you? Didn't put you on the spot?
You put me on the spot today.
Well, we appreciate you coming in and being on the show. And anytime we can get information out, maybe come back for when we do the spring break thing. We'll talk about it again.
We'll have some more info.
Give more info.
They can also go on our www.harrisonparks.org. We have a sign-up form on there too. They can print off. And
so if they don't want to come in, they can just go on the website.
They can just bring it up there, filled out. So
perfect. Thank you, Chuck, so much. Right. Chuck Eddington, the director of Harrison Parks and Recreation here. A new program that they've got out there available for you. Schools Out program runs December the 28th through December 31st. Go online and sign up, or go by the youth center and sign up your child. It's a good program. It's worthwhile, and it's very cost effective for you to do that. We appreciate Chuck coming in today. Stay with us. Be back in a moment, and we're going to have another guest from the Boone County Library. I'm not sure it may be, I don't know. We can't tell you. It could be Miss Santa Claus coming in. I'm not sure. We'll be back in just a moment.
My dad was a welder, and I always knew that is what I wanted to do. At North Arkansas College, 85% of graduates are working in their field within 6 months of graduation. I got my welding technology certificate and had several job offers even before I finished the program.
North Ark's Business and Technology Division offers education in engineering technology, construction trades, information systems, and more. Classes begin January 11th. Contact admissions at 870-391-3505 and enroll today, because in North Ark, education works.
Gifts, gifts, and more gifts. That's what you'll find at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. Come in and browse our vast assortment of unique Christmas ornaments, wreaths, and wall decor. For the holidays, Sisters has added a new line of candies, cookies, treats, and snacks, all for under $10. Whether you're looking for a bold centerpiece, an artistic floral arrangement, surfing pieces, or all-occasion tabletop items, Sisters has something for everyone. Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television, Dennis King. Thanks for joining us again this week as we bring in different organizations and individuals, talk about what's going on around our viewing area. We do have lots of things going on. It's the holiday season, so we obviously have more than normal going on around the area. Next two guests in the studio, one's been with us numerous times. She's a ginger. The other one's been with us a couple times. She's a ginger, but today Ginger Schonenberger is Mrs. Claus.
Hi.
Nice to have both of you gingers with us today.
You
know, ginger and gingerbread and the holidays, it all kind of goes together, so it's all fitting.
Yes, it does.
Thank you. Ginger Milam, thank you for coming in. You're always there when we need somebody to fill a slot, and you've always got lots to talk about at the Boone County Library.
Yes, we do.
So why don't you start off, and then we'll let Mrs. Claus, Ginger Schonenberger, talk about some other programs.
Okay, all right. We're very excited that the Friends of the Library Holiday Book Sale is coming up this Saturday, December 5th. They have many quality books that are appropriate for gift giving. But in addition to that, we have a collection of Saturday Evening Post covers that were given to Friends of the Library by Galena McCaleb, who's a local resident and artist herself. She gave all of these covers to the Friends several months ago, and they are now ready to sell them. So we have 26 or maybe 25 framed Saturday Evening Post covers featuring the artwork of Norman Rockwell. The oldest one goes back to 1938. All the way up to the mid-60s. Wow. And then there's about 80 that are unframed, and they are original covers. And so if you're a Norman Rockwell fan, you're not going to want to miss the sale. And the doors open at 9, and the sale begins at 9 this Saturday, December 5th.
So first come, first serve. Get there early.
That's right.
Early bird gets a worm. Is that what they say?
Be waiting at the door when we
well, that sounds very interesting. That's nice for a library like the Boone County Library to have that type of things to show and to sell and generate more money for the library, obviously, because it's through Friends of the Library.
That's right. And we have the Rockwell framed covers on display now.
Oh,
so if you want to come by and look at them, they are up now. So that's a great thing.
So will they do a silent auction?
No, they're going to be priced individually.
They'll be priced. So you can pick out the one you want and know how much it is.
That's right.
Very good. Well, good. That's perfect. What else? I know you got lots of stuff going on. What else is going on down there?
On December the 15th, starting at 5:15 upstairs in our meeting room, the publishers of Come Home magazine will be there for a book signing of their new cookbook, Come Home Kitchen. And not only will they be selling the books, the cookbooks, they're going to be demonstrating some of the recipes. So there is food involved, and Heather Henrich is the editor of Come Home magazine. She'll be there, and some of the other people involved. And it'll be fun just because Heather will be there. She's a lot of fun.
Well, good. So then they'll be demonstrating some of the things that are in the cookbook.
And you can get the cookbook and have it signed. I think they're selling them for $12.50.
Okay.
I know I plan to buy several for stocking stuffers.
Good idea.
And send them to family members who aren't here or living in the area anymore. It's just a reminder of home. And so we're really happy to have them come.
Sounds good.
And we are gearing up for Christmas, and this is the second year in the row, if I can shift gears here. Second year in a row, we have holiday music at the library. We started it last year with about, probably 4 choirs and a couple of individuals. And this year, at last count, we have 11 different groups coming on different days to carol in the library.
Nice.
We call them mini concerts. They'll be there. They'll perform for about 15 minutes. The performers, with a couple of exceptions, will be lined up around the mezzanine, and our patrons can just come in and go about their business and hear these beautiful choirs sing. And I'm really, really pleased that this year every school in Boone County is sending a choir.
Nice.
And it starts December 1st, and the last one is scheduled for December the 18th. We will post that schedule on our website, and it will be in our newsletter, and we have flyers up and around the library.
Okay. Well, that's nice. It's good that the schools in our area here are participating in that kind of thing.
Yes.
I think it's good for the kids, the parents obviously, and good for the library to show that you've got support from surrounding areas that utilize the library.
That's right. And that's what I try to, when we've had groups come before, I always like to talk to the kids, and I always tell them, this is your library.
Yes.
This is the Boone County Library. It's your library.
Yes.
And, I always ask for a show of hands, and you'd be amazed at how many kids have library cards and
That's
have been
great.
in there.
That's
but it's
great.
just a fun time for us. Our staff loves it, and our patrons do too.
Fantastic. So who we got here?
Well, we have Mrs. Claus, and I'm not exactly sure who this is. It was kind of
Who
like
is that,
Kermit.
Ginger? Who you bring with you there?
This is actually Ferdy. You know how Santa has his reindeer?
Uh-huh.
Well, I have frogs.
Oh, nice.
Yes. You say good morning? Morning. Yes.
Nice.
This is Ferdy, and what we're doing is for the month of December, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus will be at the library for story time on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. I believe that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday is actually a sort of a new program. It's where we have our school-age kids come and after school, and they get to do story and craft as well. And during that week, what's going to happen, again, like I said, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus will be there. They're going to be having a Christmas party.
Okay.
And so Santa will be there to listen to all of the little children to see, who's been good or who's been bad. Obviously, all good, I'm sure.
Making that list down. Huh?
Making that list. And then tomorrow, actually, we have a annual, I think it's our 5th annual, gingerbread building house contest.
Okay.
And all the supplies will be there for all of the students and children or whatever, and they will also be judged, set up into a display case, and they'll be judged, and they will win prizes for the best built gingerbread house as well.
Now, what do they have to make that gingerbread house out of?
They're going to be having the traditional graham crackers and the frostings and all the wonderful
gingerbread
little,
house.
True gingerbread houses, yes.
Not a fake.
Not a fake, no. No. Actually, I don't think they're going to want to eat them after they've sat for a while,
probably.
but however.
Hey, it's still, it's the original's the way to do it. Right?
Yes, definitely. And not only that, but I think when they're building them, I think, they might be able to taste a few here and there.
Cool.
I think I'm pretty guilty about that myself. But anyway, so we're going to be doing that. And also, we're going to be having a Christmas party for our twains and teens. And I do have to apologize to you. Ferdy ate my list of my dates when he came in. So, yeah, he ate them. So, if you will check what's wonderful, we have a wonderful website, and it's BooneCountyLibrary.org, or they can get our wonderful newsletter.
Yes.
And they can also call and find out. But we're going to have a lot of wonderful Christmas programs, as Ginger expressed to you, throughout the month of December. We're very excited.
Sounds great. So you have a problem with him eating stuff like that? You ever thought about switching to a reindeer?
Well, actually, Mr. Claus won't let me use his reindeer.
Oh, he won't.
No, he
So
won't.
you got to go with the frog.
I have to go, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And frogs have always, I don't know, kind of been my thing, you know.
Nice. Well, so it sounds like a lot of things going on at the library. Of course, the holiday season is a festive time of the year, and I'm sure you'll have a Christmas tree. Probably
yes, we
will have it up,
yes,
and an opportunity for people to go down there and see a lot of the displays. And I think the music idea is fantastic to have Christmas carols and stuff going on, and have kids involved in.
We have second graders from Valley Springs. We have the Harrison High School Chamber Singers. We have choir from Bergman, choirs from Lead Hill, Omaha, Alpena. We also have junior high, Harrison Junior High, 8th and 9th graders, and we have a guy coming in to do dulcimer, which he did last year, and we have another man coming who plays classical guitar, and they'll just be serenading everyone. You know, you go about your, if you want to stop and watch, that's great, but if you want to be at the computers or be browsing our bookshelves, you can still hear them.
Still have it.
Yeah.
It's the atmosphere.
Right, and it's just wonderful. We love it. We love it.
Something I think you do each year, and I think I saw on the list that we need to mention, you do Food for Fines?
Yes.
I was just going to say that.
Good.
Yes, we do. We really encourage all of our patrons to try and come back to the library. Some people might feel a little bad because they have maybe some fines from overdue books or something like that. And we really want everyone to enjoy the library at all times, no matter what time of year it is. And so 1 can equals $1.
Okay.
Okay, we would prefer that it not be expired and also not crushed or dirty, because we do give this to Share and Care.
Okay.
We offer this to them every year. And this is also, like I said, a way for people to come back and utilize the library again. And hey, I'm a librarian and I've had overdue fines.
Well, you're not into collecting fines. You want them to come back and use the library, not the money itself. Well, that's a nice gesture, I think. You know, people out there, you go get a book, many times it's just an accident, you forget to take it back, and you know, you get overdue, and then you realize, oh gosh, I need to take this back. It's kind of embarrassing. You don't want to take it back. It's not the money necessarily. Well, here's a way you won't be embarrassed. Get you a can. If you owe $5, take 5 cans. 10, obviously, move along, and but it goes to a great cause. I mean, Ozark Share and Care feeds a lot of needy families,
Yes,
and you know, one thing about this time of the year, this community has always been such a giving community anyway, but this time of the year, programs out there for the families that are less fortunate, that have children that might not have a Christmas if we don't do certain programs for them. It's even more important to make sure we don't want anybody out there hungry, obviously. So that Food for Fines that's a good way you help a lot of different things there, you know, and it share the warmth, so
Absolutely.
to speak.
May I also mention one other thing?
Sure. You got about a minute.
We are so blessed. We are finally getting a new elevator.
Oh, nice. New elevator.
Yes, we are. We're getting a new elevator. And so my thing is, what I'd like the public to know is that it's really important to kind of oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Be aware that it is going to be new, so our elevator will be down for about 4 weeks. So just kind of plan, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
When they make the conversion over,
Right.
just know that you'll have some construction.
And we'll
going.
be there to help people who need help with navigating the stairs.
Okay, so you'll help them if they do. That makes that's exciting.
Very exciting news.
Very good.
It's been a long time coming.
That elevator's been there for a long time, I'm sure,
has.
since
It
that
has.
building was built, probably.
It has.
But
But
thank you both for coming in. We
you.
appreciate it. Ginger Milan, Ginger Schoenberger, and
Fergie.
Fergie, the frog. Fergie needs to stop eating your notes. It's going to be a problem for you. But we do appreciate you both coming in. We hope you both have a very wonderful holiday season and Christmas, and we appreciate all the things that the Boone County Library does for the community. It's great.
Thank you.
Don't forget the Boone County Library. It's your library right here in Harrison, Arkansas. If you live around the area, go down and visit them. They've got lots of things going on during the holidays, and they would appreciate you coming in, showing your support. Thank you both for coming in. Thanks for joining us on Connection this week. We'll see you again next time.